I'm just fighting to protect the rights of equality.
Reading a letter with her lawyer beside her, 18-year Miami police veteran Wesleyan Lewis Francois defended herself and the lawsuit seeking $1 million because of claims against her boss, Chief Manny Morales, his alleged comments about her hair, and the demotion that followed.
So you all have just seen just a little snippet of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and read a part of the article, but essentially what's happening is you have a police lieutenant in Miami who is filing a lawsuit because she was told to quote unquote tone down her looks, and she was, demoted. Apparently she has faced racial discrimination and retaliation for not doing that because, she's just is who she is. She's a Haitian woman. She also has dreadlocks as well. And apparently the person above her said, yo, I don't like it, and you gotta tone it down. And then when she said no, then it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead, do this, and this. All right. So now let's get into this. It says a former Miami police commander has publicly defended a lawsuit she recently filed against the city, citing alleged racial comments from her boss and a demotion that later followed. She said, I'm just fighting to protect the rights of equality in the workplace, and these rights are sacred and non-negotiable. Okay, I can't help it that I'm Black. I can't help it that, I want to express myself in a regular way. It's not like she has crazy tattoos all over the face and her hair is sticking up in any kind of weird direction or anything like that. Okay, she has a nice, regular, mannered look. Her name is Louis Francois. She said, I do not believe that anyone should ever tolerate being disrespected or discriminated against based on solely who they are, what they look like, what they represent, or the color of the skin, of course, okay? And many companies will go and say, we don't believe that should happen either. But then they'll go ahead and implement practices that actually promote the opposite of what it is that they're saying. 4 years ago, she served as commander of Miami's police department, Coconut Grove district. While she felt support from the community, she alleged in her lawsuit that Chief Manny Morales criticized her hairstyle and told her to tone down her look as it would not be accepted by the Coconut Grove community. So she said the community's fine. Everything over there is fine. Cool. Okay. As for being in law enforcement. But it was the chief who said, yeah, but they're not going to like it. She's like, there's no issue. But he's saying it is. Chief Morales was referring to the fact that she is a Black, Haitian, Bohemian female, and how she looks. Like I said, she has the dreadlocks. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it was a regular kind of look that she has. She's not doing anything that brings attention to herself. All right. It says after she objected to said racial comments, they placed her under the supervision of a major who has been accused by the civilian investigation panel of using said N-word. All right. They humiliated her publicly as well. And then we also found out that Louis Francois, our Haitian lady here, first lost her role leading the honor guard. Later, Chief Morales allegedly stripped her of her title and demoted her to lieutenant. And that move alone made it so that she lost between $30,000 to $50,000 annually. Okay, so because somebody simply did not like the way that you presented yourself, did not like how you just are born, it is what it is. Morales allegedly thought that it was okay to say, well, if you don't want to change it, then we're just going to make it harder for you and we're going to make it so that you lose money. And that's what ended up happening. $30,000 to $50,000 annually loss. That's a pretty huge amount. A lot of people don't even make $50,000 a year, so to lose that in your salary, that's pretty huge, so overall, it's very upsetting and disappointing that overall we're still dealing with this, even to this day. We're about to head into the new year 2025, and we're still dealing with racial discrimination. We're still dealing with people who just cannot accept you for how you were born. You know what I mean? You can't help it that these are the parents you had. You can't help it that this is the hair texture you have. You can't help it that this is the skin color you have. You can't help any of this stuff. Okay, you can't change it. It just is what it is. And it's very upsetting that still we're seeing a continuation of it. But let me know what you all think about this down below.